Brock Lesnar is out here to do what he does best, conquer.
You know, they say all men are created equal. But you look at Brock Lesnar and you can see that that statement is not true. Standing at 6'3", packing nearly 300 pounds of muscle, the man is a human cheat code.
They definitely broke the mold after they made the Beast imp. Cover, oh, come on, blatantly steal this one. Lifts up the shoulder.
Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent. Sent flying. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Look at this assault.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Spear!
And Brock puts a stop to that. Finds a counter for Lesnar.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth. And into the corner he goes.
He's able to counter that. Oh, the Fez press, and now are they biting them and then smashing their head into the mat? More bites and more smashes. This is disgusting. A taste for desperation clearly sinking in there.
Boom.
Projectile right on target.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
There it is, the spear.
Far be it from me to tell Brock Lesnar how to conquer. But if there's one bad habit he has when he's in a match, it's that he has a tendency to play with his food. That's the kind of thing that can end up turning the tide against the Beast.
I agree, Corey. If Lesnar can keep on task and focus, he'll be unstoppable in this one.
And just eating a knee on the reversal.
Not looking good in this position.
Knocking the breath right out of the throat.
He can do it here. He kicks out with authority.
Might have caught a second wind here. The crowd is behind Brock, and he knows it.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Ripped in the hard way. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
This is disgusting. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Hard with the bulldog.
And this is just next level brutality.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
Now a leg breaker! Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. And saw what was coming there. Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Brock's cage might be a bit rattled.
Caught right in the stomach creates the separation. Attempted clothesline into an STO. Boom! Step ahead there. A jab after jab after jab, and bang, what a hook.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now, and he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Oh, man, just sent crashing into those steel steps.
Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
From the top rope, all the way down to the
tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
He gets into the ring.
And he's feeling himself now. This crowd got him fired up. Looks like Lesnar is feeling it.
Flying neck breaker.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
The leg breaker!
Lesnar timed that just right. Just a battering strike.
Ooh, and fights back.
Just clubbing down. This has been an exquisite performance tonight.
And we still haven't seen a decisive blow.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Ah, big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. And another one.
That could be curtains for Brock.
Lesnar saw it coming. Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some newly determined focus.
And jab after jab after jab. And bang, what a hook. Oh, look at running in a circle. Now a leg breaker. Everything working against Lesnar now.
Lining it up. A big hook to the face.
Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
And the cover.
And Lesnar kicked out.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
All eyes are glued on the...
It looks like he could get it done here.
No, kick out at two.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match, and he still got it. Oh, costly error there. Good reflexes from him there.
He's just stacking up these attacks.
He knows that this is how you gain a tight grip on a match.
It could be all over. Guys, he put him away. That's a pretty big win. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
Here is your winner, Darth Vader Teddy Jacobs.
An uncharacteristic loss for Lesnar in this one.
Brock's not the type to accept defeat with grace, so gentlemen, stay the hell out of his way.
They're here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 378 pounds, the ECW World Tag Team Champions, the Assassin Alan Jacobs and Zero Trey Zero, the family.
A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it. Here comes the Hulkster.
And their opponents, first representing the Mega Powers from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
The man who ushered in the rock and wrestling era. And he made it. And Wade, maybe one of the great all-time champions.
No maybe about it. Hulk Hogan is right up there with the best we have ever seen in this industry, no matter what metric you're using.
He had a wrestling career which spanned 5 decades. And I can guarantee you, Hulkamania is going to run wild on you tonight.
Here he comes, the Ultimate Warrior.
And his partner, representing the Mega Powers from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate.
Mixed tag team rules apply here tonight. We've been waiting to watch these teams clash.
And so has the entire WWE Universe. Everyone wants to find out who the sharper team is here. Who's the most in sync? Who has the most in-ring cohesion? That's how this match will be decided.
Oh, ouch.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Wait a minute. Oh, big knees right here. Another one.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Oh, big boot. Ooh, great anticipation. Headbutt. And that's the tag to the Ultimate Warrior. Off the rope. Disaster kick.
Tagging in his partner.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow. Up and down. Boom! DDT.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Sent right into the corner. Had the Ultimate Warrior scouted.
Spiked with that DDT, man.
Twisting the arm. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Climbing up to the top rope.
Running Swanton finds the mark.
Tagging out there. And able to skirt around that attack.
Warrior counters.
Oh, the clothesline.
Face buster.
Tagging in his teammate.
Shoulders down. This might do it. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Making sure this one doesn't end there.
Face, meet knee.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
Oh, drops the knee.
And a kick. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Able to hold that one.
Hogan won't be able to get the job done if he takes more attacks like that.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
DDT.
An overbearing assault on Hogan now.
If Hogan can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
The knee taking the brunt of that. Hogan sidesteps out of that.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Oh, yes. Big shot right to the gut.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Running knee lift. Now the pin on Hogan. Is it enough? Making the save. Still alive here.
He's able to dodge that one.
Oh, the knee directly to the face.
Oh!
Running knee lift.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Now a big...
Set up in the corner now. Stereo back body drop.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Hogan's offense gets foiled.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Designed the 3 count here.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Kicks out after 1. Wow.
Some quick thinking, even movement right there.
Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. This could be for the win. Kicks out.
So close to ending this thing.
And he hurries right out of the ring. He has had enough of that.
Ooh.
Counters.
Sliced bread, but powered through.
To the power slam.
Good officiating. The referee saw the feet on the ropes. The wind up. And the pinch. Cut. Now the pin on Hogan. Is it enough? Stopping the ref's count at 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Ruthless striking.
These attacks are starting to impact him. Hogan, this could do it for the win. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here are your winners. The Assassin, Alan Jacobs. And 0-0 Trey Zero. The Family.
for one of the best teams around with that win.
A Lucha Libre legend has arrived.
You gotta be kidding me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds.
Here comes trouble.
And his opponent, accompanied by Darth Vader, Teddy Jacobs, representing the family from North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Q2 Strongman Jacobs.
I know the WWE.
The fists are flying, and this crowd is hot. How much things have cooled down between these two hotheads.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Americano with the impetus here.
Everything is in El Grande's favor now.
What a barrage of stops. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Slam. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Got out of dodge that time.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Flexing their technical acumen.
Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
This is how Americano is going to make his presence felt throughout the match.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Big splash. Taken down by the neck.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. And now he's back into the ring. Clothesline. Ooh. Deadlift. Look at this power.
Ferocious power slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
At the junction.
Chop. What's he about to do?
Executed suplex.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Spush into the ring post.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy.
He gets back in right before the count.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Wait a minute. Looked like hook takes the heel and stretches it out.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
The arm getting pummeled. For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
Oh, he's in a bad way now. All he can do is keep going. Try to ignore the pain.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Being carried around now. Gutbuster. Oh, that hurt. What a counter.
Crash landing.
Clothesline. Oh.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
The end of El Grande could be on its way.
Up into the torture rack.
Nothing Americano can do now.
And finally, he picks up the victory. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Q2 Strongman Jacobs.
El Grande Americano finds himself on the losing side of this match.
And to be clear, this loss only affects El Grande Americano's record. I'm just saying, it's not like it's going to affect the loss column for Chad Gable. According to the books, it's two completely different...
The following contest is an I Quit match and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Well, a very dangerous woman, none other than Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan is a competitor who always has something devious on her mind.
There's always a plan in action for Liv Morgan, and yet she remains focused on the task at hand at all times.
Definitely not an opponent you want to take lightly in any way, Cole.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the
Oh, the man is in the building. Becky Lynch is here.
You gotta give it to Becky Lynch, man. She captured the attention of the WWE Universe for years.
Well, Becky Lynch was once an inspiration for many superstars. She's become more of a hurdle for them lately.
The man paved the way for many of the female competitors in WWE. She's not just going to let them use that path without paying the toll.
Introducing the challenger from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
That is what it's all about. What every woman claws and scratches for. The Women's World Championship.
There's the bell, and this WWE Women's World Championship match has now officially begun.
And the feeling in here is electric. Everyone knows that with this kind of prize on the line, these superstars are going to be at their absolute best.
She turns it around with the reversal. Powerful contact by Liv Morgan.
Showing off her best thinking there.
Rolled into a crucifix.
Big blow there, man. Getting clobbered there, dog.
Launched right out of the ring.
She's making her way to ringside now.
Liv still clear.
Running Hurricane Rana. Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title. And what's the number one thing a superstar has to focus on when entering into an I Quit match?
Plain and simple, you've got to leave humanity at the front door. Embrace your worst demons and let them play.
Enziri. And she has an answer for Liv. There's our breaker. Ooh. Becky just agreed.
And oh no! Can Morgan prevent this from being locked in?
Into an armbar. Submission move locked in.
Now is when she...
No. A defiant no.
And what, if anything, is it going to take to finally make them quit? Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Into a chop block.
Liv has something brewing.
They used every muscle to...
No way. Not giving up so easily here.
Simply defiant in the face of adversity. Refusing to relent no matter what.
Double knee face breaker.
That move is delivered with the flair that only Liv Morgan can muster.
Turns it around.
Becky Lynch, she set it up. But she runs right into it. She said, disarmor. Disarmor. She's got it.
Disarmor locked in.
Here's the moment right here. This is how you will get tested. This is all grit right here now.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Need to put that kendo stick to good use, I'm sure of that. With that kendo stick. Great dunking and dodging there.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Running clothesline.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
oh man!
Looking to go up high. Oh my God.
Good Lord! Taking flight.
From the heavens with the greatest of ease. Dragon screw leg whip.
Face first into the post.
Maybe about to ask some questions about their opponent's durability as the figure four leg lock is applied.
Arm wringer.
But a good old smack in the mouth breaks the hold.
The reversal by Becky Lynch. Elbow drop.
The chaos of this match is practically in our laps. We better get ready to move. Oof! Caught it.
Jumping complete shot.
Championship on the way.
Got enough fight to say no. I do not quit. Letting everyone know it's going to take a lot more than that for them to give in.
Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch putting each other...
Jumping complete shot.
Busting out the heavy artillery. Was that enough to get the ever-elusive I quit? Boom! Oh my gosh! Oh!
Becky.
Manhandle slam.
That is... She could be setting up for a submission here. Are you done? Tracking that leg, and the submission is sunk in.
I'm finished. I'm out. I'm finished. I quit.
Agreeing to give up.
This is really a matter of self-preservation tonight. Had they not quit, who knows how much worse things would have gotten.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's World Champion, the man, Becky Lynch.
She successfully defends her crown.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
Here comes trouble.
Tonga Loa, ready to wreck shop.
Introducing first, representing NFT from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, 1/2 of the Unified Tag Team Champions, Tonga Loa.
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
That's right. This team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games.
A man who calls himself the Now, Austin Theory.
And representing the Vision from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
The bell rings and the always unpredictable War Games match is set to begin.
Unpredictable is putting it lightly, Cole. War Games is where they send superstars who have exhausted all other options to settle their differences. If it can't be solved here, it can't be solved anywhere.
Scoop slam from behind. Inverted scoop slam.
Theory sits that coming.
Oh, and a knee to the face. Quick thinking from Theory.
What's he at here?
Irish curse backbreaker. Reversal. And that turns things around. Down with a suplex.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Even with a tap out, this submission can't end the match. But
And he very quickly counters. Caught the leg. Look at that. Adding a little flair to a damage and impact. Quite the showmanship. Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
Absolutely busting out of the holding cell and heading down fast.
prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say. He's going to do it. He's going to take the ultimate risk.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage. Oh!
Heading into the chaos of War Games with some extra ammunition.
Take off!
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Sent flying with that Rana.
And just unloading that stop sign.
Theory timed that one well.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Oh, this guy just got more hang time than a pro baller, man.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
Just like that, Tagaloa gets stopped.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top.
With the counter.
Tying up their opponent.
Has to find a way out of this.
Face first impact. Escape just in time.
Jerking him over into that second ring with no regards for his safety.
Bouncing him all the way to that second ring. What a move.
Is their head still on? How does someone of that size make it look so easy?
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Charging up in the corner.
Unleashed from the cage and stone.
And Tama moves.
Target acquired and destroyed.
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real. Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Landing a big tip of that hammer. And Theory able to adapt. Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Splat. Stop sign stopping at you for a change. Butterfly double underhook up and down face first. This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, the comeback with a big right hand.
What a spine buster.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
And when it's coming,
A side driver. Crucial moment for Tagaloa.
these competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell. Just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Caught with a lariat.
Caught with the full force of the sledgehammer. Oh, disturbing impact. Oh, so much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Hoisted up.
And that sit-out axe driver.
Reed is just about to there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Connects. Saw it coming. Lift it up. What's next?
What's he going to do to Theory?
And there's the tip. Punishing power slam.
Serious jeopardy for Theory.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Hooked him up. Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage.
Standing on the cage now.
This is bad.
Both wrists captured and absolutely no room for error there. That was pinpoint precision there.
This is a match of historical caliber.
We'll be talking about this for a long time. Meanwhile, we see Breaker.
Braun's got this sealed up.
Measured up and first drop.
Entering the ring here, and odds are in their favor. Great. Chopped straight into the metal cage wall. They are redefining trench warfare right now.
Breaker turns the tables. Ooh, right to the throat. Ouch. Right on the button. A jumping DDT.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
He just saved himself there. And now it's all about to be evened up again. Here we go.
Theory could be moments away from being beaten.
Just to the ball.
Exclamation. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Thunderous.
Just like that, this battle between these two teams is officially no way. He's not thinking.
Oh, I believe he's the... No.
Oh, he flips that around.
Showing some extra scouting there. To maximum counter with a counter of your own.
He just gets him flying into the opposite ring. Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next.
Into Ataxia.
Is that all Theory needs? Oh.
Set up. Backbreaker, knee on the spine.
Slips out of top.
Lands cover. Ground Theory for good. He gets a one-way ticket to the hard metal trench. Face full of turnbuckle.
Great response to Tonga there.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Logan Paul's pin. Can he survive?
Where's he going to take?
Will Breaker finish things now? Disrespectfully earning that sign.
Tonga goes for the pin. Victory! A win! These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here are your winners. The team of Tonga, J.C. Mateo, and Tonga.
Two teams have just come out on the other side of an absolute war, but only one can say they survived War Games.
This is what War Games is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all along.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match, and it's for the WWE Women's Championship.
This is the woman whom many declare the best luchadora in the world.
Hard-hitting and dominant Stephanie McCurr has proven just why she's La Primera everywhere she's competed.
From her native Chile to Japan to Mexico, and finally all the way to WWE, wrestling fans and wrestlers the world over have all quickly learned why Stephanie McCurr's reputation as a competitor precedes her.
And she's certainly grown a following with her aura. And that move, what do you call it?
Ah, yes, the bouncy bouncy.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
My phone alarm is blaring because it's Tiffy time!
Showing a bit more edge, Tiffany Stratton loves to prove to everyone she's not just a pretty face.
This is a woman that can kick ass, dog. And at this point, you know Tiffany always expects to win, win, win.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie and her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight.
Well, that's more than just the title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship. There are a few things that represent so many hopes and dreams as the Women's Championship. And there's no wonder why it's so highly contested.
I expect we'll see that high level of competition between these women tonight.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here. Lots of talk on that suplex. Stomping down.
Uh-oh. Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Inverted scoop slam. McCurr surprises her.
Stratton gets forced out of the ring.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Great job anticipating Stephanie.
Ooh.
Big punch finds its mark.
Uncorks an uppercut.
Precision punch.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Boom.
Behind that uppercut. Oh!
Bang on the money. Oh my!
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
This is what this structure does. I would expect nothing less from a fight set in hell.
There's every other kind of match in WWE, and then there's Hell in a Cell. How do you mentally prepare for this?
By pushing out all the distractions, eliminating all fear, and just getting ready for hell. You gotta bring it inside that cell. You don't have time to be worried about what's going to happen to you, man.
Planted neck first.
And Vakana with the most popular move of the year, Devil's Kiss.
Lariat. The challenger is going for it. Power right out in one.
This match has been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
And she reversed it.
Precision elbow strike.
The pin for the championship. A close count for the challenger.
She's not going down quite yet. Oh, standing moonsault like it was nothing.
Two. Kick out just in time. Not yet. And now heading back inside the ring. Clothesline. Off with their head. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
The champ might have just incited an angry response.
From the top.
Oh, big time miss from up high.
Kick to the abdomen.
Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
We're in the corner. Something's coming.
Oh.
The champ really feeling the effects of this match now.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort.
How humiliating. Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Wait, you see? Yes, looking for the submission. Oh, look at this submission. Butterfly lock with the legs.
Oh, this is not a good situation. Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Snap suplex, lightning fast.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
She's found an opening.
Sky high.
Way up there.
2 count.
Clubbing blow.
Vakar surprises her.
Finds some payback with their own reversal. And a menacing look from Tiffany Stratton.
Clothesline.
Right to the back of the neck.
Fends it off. Good counter. Go ahead and
Eat defeat. Pinning the champ. This could be over.
and she fights it off.
This is just fighting on pure instinct right now.
Take it out with double knees.
McCurr taking it to the top rope. That's insane!
Crashing back down to earth. This may be the challenger's moment.
Goes for the pin. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Oh, the tab is not going down easy. No way, man.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Oh, we go see it. Oh, yeah, here we go.
How much longer can these superstars continue?
Measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Taking out the goodie bag. And I'll tell you right now, there ain't no treats in there, baby.
Sent right through the cell to the outside now.
Becoming one with the cell in the worst way possible.
Uppercut right on target.
Stratton is now under pressure.
Such intensity from Stephanie.
Great job anticipating Stephanie. Closed fist connects. That can make an opening for her. Oh no, what's she planning, going up the side of the cell?
She's looking like a woman possessed. Scaling the cell here. Oh, man. Someone's about to get hurt.
And she's finally reached the top of this demonic structure.
Such a dangerous place to be. She's really got a...
Oh! Dangerous heights here. This can only end in disaster.
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot. Into a giant suplex.
Oh, man.
And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly. This could be lights out real soon. Could be dealing with dead weight if this hold stays on much longer.
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. She's in so much pain and can't do anything. Quick thinking right there.
Clothesline! No caution, no concern for safety, battling in the air. This fight is defying common sense.
Hoisted up into a powerbomb position, but steady punches.
Stephanie with the counter.
Oh, slam down.
Oof, a disrespectful slap.
Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
Pulling and tugging at the face.
Win at any cost.
The top of the cell is such a dangerous place.
I am frozen in fear for how this is going to play out.
To the midsection double underhook. The old butterfly. Lung blower. Good luck breathing after that. Fighting at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby, just in case.
What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade.
And painful as well. Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal. Sit-out powerbomb.
Now Tiffany has something in mind. A submission hold coming.
Just pulling their opponent apart there. She should think about tapping here. It won't cost her the match outside of the ring.
And she can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Tiffany's eyes tracking, measuring her up.
And look at this. Uh-oh. Fist directly to the gut.
Stephanie, she's setting it up. SVB. So many things could go wrong. No one's thinking rationally here, man. Just fueled by hate.
Point of the knee used to great effect.
Delivers the knee.
The top of the cell wasn't built for this. Every step has devastating potential.
Boom! Read that one. Uh-oh.
Stratton outthought her there.
Russian leg sweep.
Showing no concern for safety or common sense. Just going to war on top of the cell that was meant to contain them.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
This is a situation. Oh my God! She goes clear through the roof. Now the pin for the championship. We got a new champion. Unbelievable.
Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Stephanie Hawkins!
A victory worthy of a new champion.
What a moment. She never lost faith in herself, and now she's leaving here carrying the gold.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
The LWO is in the building.
It's time for everyone to stand up and take notice.
Tremendous talent throughout this team, really honoring the legacy of the original group in WCW.
And no doubt the LWO has done their predecessors proud.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever.
Eric and Ivar, man, they're all business. They have one singular focus.
Completely focused, waging war.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
Has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 370 pounds, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO. And their opponents at a combined weight of 597 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold.
Careers are about to change, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs in this old-school tag team match with Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Eric and Ivar.
When you're at the top of the mountain in the tag team division, every other team wants to knock you off of it. That's what this championship match is all about.
Pull the hair. And a match slam. Oof. Answers right back. That catches Wilde looking. Ooh, tough hit to the legs. Our champion is doing everything possible to make sure their opponent can't stand up.
Joaquin out of harm's way.
Springboard, corkscrew, crossbody.
Gets driven into the corner.
Tag. And now complete domination here. 2-on-1.
Stereo back body drop.
I don't know how they pulled that off, but it could be just what was needed to take advantage of the bigger opponent.
Slam, power from the War Raiders.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
And what a throw.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Buster. Placed him in the corner here. Oh, backing it up.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Oh, wait a minute. Gonna double up here. Oh, that body drop in stereo, baby.
And the challengers showing the champions what it means to be a top-tier team. DDT! What a counter! Well scouted by Wilde.
From behind.
Going for that Hurricane Runner. Oh, no. Too much power. displayed their mental powerbomb.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Tightrope hurricanrana. Oh, a moonsault. Bang! He finds a counter. Punishing attack coming from every angle. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
But that's the thing. Tag matches are all about knowing when to tag.
With the title on the line, the champ isn't holding anything back. Solid punch. What started out a few short weeks ago with a few choice words has turned into an all-out blood feud between them.
This is a level of aggression that few take it to, but when they do, it's all-out war.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splat.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Just escapes defeat. Placing him in the corner. Eric gets countered.
Oh, from behind. Laid out with a Frankenstein.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. No, 2 count.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Oh, got the knees up. Saw it coming.
Rocked by the hip attack.
And averting damage there.
Get off the tag here.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Tag there, and now a brief window to double team their opponent.
Double back body drop. Oh, yes.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
Oh, my God. Poison Rana.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
Snapmare driver. They're out.
We're getting an up-close view of this bout now.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
And back in before the referees count.
What's he got in mind here? Got him in the corner now. Ooh, right to the midsection.
And appeal for the title.
And the glory.
And he fights it off.
He's got that fighting spirit, and he's not staying down for nothing.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in. Incoming. Big time powerbomb.
And Wild with the wherewithal to counter.
Breakneck speed, what a hurricanrana.
Oh, he saw it coming.
No backing down here. They really want to make sure the best man comes out on top in this one. Being set up in the corner for something.
Uh-oh, carefully measured
For a big leg drop. Big kick.
Ivar heads up. This is going to be good.
Blast off.
Textbook moonsault.
And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
A moment. A Lucha Libre legend in the flesh.
Has an undeniable legacy in sports entertainment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Ever since I met him in WCW, I knew that Rey Mysterio was one of the best ever in this business. And he uses every match to prove that.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, main event, Jey Uso!
Jey Uso looks ready to go tonight, guys.
Well, he better be, because he's definitely going to have his hands full in this one.
do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Here we go with Rey Mysterio ready for some action.
And with the legendary luchador Rey Mysterio, this is going to be a match about the size of the fight in the dog, not the dog in the fight.
Yeah, Rey has traveled the world over, proving that what he might lack in stature, he more than makes up for in skills and heart.
But Jey Uso has the entire WWE Universe behind him tonight. In fact, Jey seems to have the WWE Universe behind him every night.
Yeah, this crowd has been on fire since Jey came out here, and I don't think they're going to cool down anytime soon. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. DDT! Lights out.
Torturing the leg right there.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Impressive awareness from him.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Running out of time. Gotta get your butt back in the ring.
He's looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, brutal headbutt on target.
Rey Mysterio has been a top performer for so many years. Corey, how does he do it?
Cole, Rey's been able to work at such a high level for this long because he knows his limits. Rey still goes for the high-risk offense, but you're not going to see him do the more dangerous things he did in his early days. This is a man who knows how to adapt, and that's the real key to longevity.
And that was an expertly executed DDT. Misses the target.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Oh, gosh, a ref getting caught in the crossfire.
Kick out by Jey Uso.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
Deep arm drag takedown.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, as Mysterio is putting his veteran instincts to work there.
From the top, there was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Jey puts a stop to that.
Oof, whipped right into the post. Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. We almost just saw a count out there, but the match continues.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Mysterio dodges.
What a DDT!
Moonsault. Right into the Hurricane. This could be it.
Too much gas left in the tank. More damage needs to be done here.
Dodges out of the way.
Ooh, look at this! And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
Now hold on, a manager should not be diving under the ring for anything. What's his scheme here?
Elbow drop.
This is why Jey Uso deserves his place in the spotlight. That's an attack worthy of being the...
From the top.
Some good thinking from him right.
From the heavens!
Big-time payoff off a big-time risk.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
comes out.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one. Referee setting the hardware aside.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Stops the count before a 2.
Somehow not letting the ref get to 2 here.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Get a good clothesline right there. Turn it right into a beautiful pinfall.
A last-second kick out from Rey late in this match. This has been an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see their flames starting to flicker, and it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
We've seen that look before. Jey in position.
Super kick on the money. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
He has his target weighed and measured.
And he retaliates. Uh-oh, sunset flip. Sunset flip. Powerbomb.
Great athleticism. Familiar territory for Mysterio.
Mysterio from the top.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio.
Ray may have put the exclamation on this one. You truly have to admire the level of fight Jey Uso has. It might be limitless.
Mysterio is almost impressed right now. His opponent is showing just as much heart tonight.
Oh, man.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Jey Uso moved out at the right time.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso standing tall after this victory.
I know Ray, man. I know his mind. He'll bounce back from this, no problem.
Some call him the ominous man from Amsterdam. Others, the Dutch Destroyer. But whatever name he goes by, just know, Aleister Black is the last thing you see before your world fades to black.
Aleister Black no longer speaks in riddles. Says he has ritualistically and violently buried his past.
Aleister Black has found his truth. Says he is the consequence that the WWE locker room deserves.
That is a frightening thought, Corey. Black is more dangerous than ever. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Drew McIntyre is here.
And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew is just such a powerhouse, but he's also got that agility, that stamina. He's almost unstoppable.
And that's what makes him so versatile in the ring. McIntyre can adapt to whatever the landscape of a match calls for. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Aleister Black in the ring and ready to get this fight started.
You know, there's such an unsettling presence. Whenever Aleister Black is in action, every time we see him, it's like he becomes more ominous, leaning further into the darkness.
Yeah, I just want to point out that it still only seems like we've only seen a small part of what he's truly become. It's scary when you think what will happen when he completely embraces the darkness inside.
And then we've got Drew McIntyre, who came here tonight to hurt somebody. If Drew also wins the match, that's just a bonus. McIntyre's true motivation is always to assert his dominance and leave the competition broken and bruised, man.
Sadly, that's no exaggeration. Taking on McIntyre in the ring could leave you with battle scars you'll be wearing for the rest of your life. So effective. And Black taking a journey on the wrong path there.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for McIntyre to build upon.
Rocked with the point of the elbow. Drew McIntyre has been on an absolute warpath lately with his size, power, and aggression. Facing him in the ring is so much, and forth we go. Ooh! Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Oof!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Ooh! All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Bam! Fist for fist, just rattling them off.
Shot.
Hey, now's as good a time as any to get centered.
Yeah, very unusual. And now propped up in the corner. Oh, what a kick! Countering that offense.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, what a kick. Right to the face.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
From the middle rope, springboard moonsault. Genetech, here it is.
No, kick out from Drew McIntyre.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
And that failed failed to hit the mark.
What a display of strength here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
And that one did it. Aleister Black is now starting to bleed.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Blackout kiss.
McIntyre wreaking havoc with his knockout power.
You hear the talk in the locker room, the anything you can do, I can do better mentality that's been building between these competitors.
I've noticed just how much they've been trying to one-up each other as of late, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
They'll chop from the middle rope. Now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover? And he only stays down for a 1 count.
He might have used everything he had left to kick out there. What a suplex.
Oh, that'll dislocate your jaw.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And now escaping the mat. Very crafty of him, avoiding the
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
cover. Oh, well, Drew's getting up now.
Oh, and he just kicked out. Absolute defiance from the Highlander. McIntyre finding a way out of the pinfall.
And Aleister perhaps now is losing some of that signature composure. Frustration building perhaps. Barely kicks out.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Oh, what a chop. And now tying up the leg.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
McIntyre might have him.
Makes the cover. The celebration underway. That was a tremendous victory for that superstar.
And now perhaps looking to move onwards with their career, although our beaten superstar seems to think that this is not the end of the war. This one may continue in the near future.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The czar of WWE, Ilya Dragunov.
This is a superstar who is full of fire. A relentless competitor who never backs down.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Mello has arrived.
Carmelo Hayes has athletic gifts on another level.
Yeah, Melo possesses a jaw-dropping blend of power, speed, and agility.
Melo knows when to elevate his game and take things up a notch.
Yeah, and he certainly is not afraid to go big when the match is on the line. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ilya Dragunov. And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
This is all for the highly decorated United States Championship.
Harley Race, the inaugural champion, truly a tough man's title.
The winner of this match walks out of here a champion. That should light a serious fire under these competitors.
This is the kind of match you can't take for granted. These shots, they don't come around every day, so it's on you to seize the moment and snatch that title out of the hands of the competition. This should be a good one.
Buster! Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
He's still fresh. No surprise he kicked out before, too.
Big strike across the back.
Trying to bust up that arm, man.
Measured knee drop.
Hayes now on the offensive.
Bicycle knee to the face.
Above all else, Ilya Dragunov desires to be seen as invincible. If Dragunov can absorb any punishment that gets thrown his way and keep getting back up, he'll be as close to invincible as it comes.
Yeah, and we know Dragunov's ability to withstand pain and keep going is second to none. He connects with a counter.
And into a collar and elbow.
Ooh. And into the collar and elbow. Boom.
Uh-oh. And that holds Dragunov back.
Crushing knee strike.
Misses on the springboard.
Down the pin attempt by the champion. Well, that was a close call.
He definitely got rocked on that one, but he obviously had the wherewithal to kick out.
And a stomp to the gut.
Targeting the arm now. I don't think Ilya enjoyed taking that attack head on. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Super kick! Good night.
Oh, that's got to sting your back.
Carmelo completely dictating the pace here.
Drag.
Look at the high frog splash. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
He's going around the world with a Mystica.
Call the and for Mello after that.
Wards that off. What a response.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Oh! Kicked right in the chest, and you guys don't think that is a lot of distance to cover. There is no way from the opposite turnbuckle.
Launching himself through the coast to coast.
Dragging off with momentum. Constantine special. Dragging off, drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
Waistlock go behind.
Reverse directly into an arm drag.
Oh, lots of damage under the challenger now.
Yeah, but the arse.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all of this.
Got them off their feet here.
Direct shot to the throat there.
Oh, not so fast.
Championship execution right there.
I think that's it. That must be it. Oh, he was almost finished.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Consider that kick out an emphatic answer.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Slingshot themselves through the ropes.
What a clothesline. The Mad Russian whipping up his orchestra as he prepares to unleash more carnage.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Springboard leg drop.
Carmelo Hayes with it to set up a cutter.
Following up with a pin.
2 count. Title match stays alive.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Oh, stomping the arm.
Off the ropes and connected with that springboard, man. Drop throws ready.
Here we go.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Able to turn that around with laces to the face.
Quick takedown there.
Carmelo Hayes.
The champ might have just sealed things.
And following up with the pin.
2. The champ has retained the title here tonight. Wait a minute. Is he going to cash in right now? Is he going to do it right now?
There's no better time than the present.
He's ready to go.
The champion's weakened.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's
Mr.
happening.
Money in
Cash
the
in
Bank
tonight.
is cashing in his contract.
Saving, just mocking his opponent now.
Springboard.
Not letting him finish that thought. Ooh. Stomped into the ground. Boom.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Flipping the script into a jawbreaker.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Saban creates an opportunity.
Finds an opening and delivers the boot.
We're
looking for a submission here. Rings of Saturn applied. This is agonizing.
Fighting for every inch, struggling, but now Saban breaks the hold.
Stiff kick. Struck in the face mid-attack.
Textbook snap suplex.
Scooped up for a slam. This could do it. Takes flight.
Time-altering powerbomb. What an answer that was.
Ziguri on the air. He's able to reverse it.
Grabs a hold of Hayes.
Crosswise Samoan driver.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, Chris Sabin!
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
He's fought like a...
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
The EST of WWE.
Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Prepare to witness brutality.
Ripley is ready to go to work.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
The Nightmare has arrived in War Games.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, has certainly earned her many monikers within the confines of War Games. She led her team to victory in the first ever Women's War Games match and set a standard for brutality at Survivor Series War Games.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
The first two entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has made it into the ring.
Yeah, but in the meantime, that doesn't mean there's going to be a ceasefire, Cole. They may not be able to pin...
And here we go! Single leg crab!
Uh-oh, looking to lock it in.
This submission is purely to mangle their opponent.
This ain't going to win it.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab, and she does.
Launching us straight across to the other ring.
Manages to reverse it.
Double axe handle smash.
Ripley gets her back.
She goes flying into the opposite ring completely. What power!
Uh-oh.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Lands the elbow. Ooh, reversal catches Bianca. And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. Just like that, she turned it around.
Roundhouse kick. Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Giving her team the numbers advantage and bringing a bit of backup into the ring.
She's not going straight in. She wants something from under the ring.
Smartly fetching some extra firepower. Now the numbers game just got even more dangerous. Ooh. So not only does she give her team the numbers advantage, she's also coming in with a weapon. Now that is strategy.
Busting into the ring, and now it's even. Now it's a fight.
Something I like about War Games is the emphasis it puts on teamwork. If you don't come in with a cohesive plan and trust your teammates completely, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
You're actually not wrong. That's why War Games often favors more established squads who know one another inside and out.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, man, by the steel side. Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Ripley lined up Belair just perfectly there.
Breaking loose and marching down to tip the scales here.
Big shot.
Rhea Ripley.
Right to the kidneys from behind. STO. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign. Check out this athleticism into the wheelbarrow facebuster. Oh, rapid fire combo!
Strong impact. Quick thinking from Naomi. Sit-up, slam. Bianca it right back.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. And a rough landing, but she'll get some space in the other ring.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0. And Bianca into the Shining Star Press.
Holding cages open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Here goes the attack.
The numbers advantage is clear as they enter the cage.
We're in that electric chair, baby. Here we go. We're going for the round. Reversal.
Spins it right around with a hurricane. Rhea Ripley with the
Riptide. Hazardous situation for Naomi.
both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Stomping holes and breaking foes.
Facebuster.
Reckless handle attack.
Driven down face first. Looks like Perez is loading up.
Damage being done in this War Games match with his submission hold.
We knew this one was going to get ugly.
And look at her tapping. She's had enough, but it doesn't even matter right here.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Stiff elbow will break that.
And with this next entrant unleashed, the numbers game will vanish.
She's got her here.
Choke slam! Caught with a crossbody. Impressive reversal.
Elbow drop. Bianca Belair.
This is certain. Say goodnight.
Send it to the corner.
Planted with a face buster.
Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the War Games cage wall. She's finished her climb. Now sitting atop War Games. Blast off.
Roxanne Perez. And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
A quick reversal for her.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
Jade sensed that was coming.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. But back to Rick.
Ready. Big shot. It sets up.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team. The EST hoists up her opponent.
Kiss of death.
Victoria's chances are dwindling. Victoria looks lost and won't like what's coming.
Naomi is down again.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
And Jade contending with some more hard offense.
And Jade might need to find space to regroup.
I guess she
Phil Nelson cinched in into a sit-out slam. Exclamation delivered by Naomi.
Let me tell you, psyching yourself up like that can carry you far in a match, man.
The whole arena is on their feet at this point.
And that must be fueling these superstars. Victoria in total control. Pushed down the corner.
Here they go, Naomi.
Lifting them with a choke. Look at this power. And then here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Evades the attack and they know it too soon.
Sleeper slam. Better make your way into the bedroom quickly. Your team needs you.
backbreaker.
Legend is stumbling to get to her feet.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Great athleticism.
Bianca wobbling, looks vulnerable. Naomi. Feel the blow. Submission. Locked in. Is it over? Is he going to tap?
Michael Cole, the Queen, could...
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. What on earth is she doing?
No! Off the cage, looking for something big, and coming up totally empty.
Oh, look at this.
Hitting combination.
And meanwhile,
Terrible position for Ripley. Looking to put this one away.
submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we going to see a tap out? Breaks the submission, and they're still in this. Bianca Belair pulling one out of Beth Phoenix's playbook.
Boom!
Unique pin combination.
Victory! Can you believe it? From out of nowhere!
Rhea with the riptide.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here are your winners. The team of Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Victoria, and Charlotte Flair.
They came, they fought, they survived. Ladies and gentlemen, your War Games winners.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here tonight. Like it or not, we're looking at the fruits of that labor right now.
The following contest is a special referee match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
I already know this guy's taking his officiating role seriously, dog.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, Apollo Crews.
I'm glad we got him taking this role as ref. We're gonna need a solid set of eyes keeping watch in this ring, man. Look at him. He's gonna keep this thing fair. You can just tell.
Tonight just became perfect.
We are about to see a technical masterpiece.
The pinnacle of perfection. There are no holes in the game of Mr. Perfect.
He's certainly not here to make friends or fans. Mr. Perfect just wants to be the perfect competitor he knows he is. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
What a journey it has been from humble beginnings in this industry all the way to the very top.
Leaving WWE to find himself, to make himself, to become a giant in the professional wrestling industry, only to return to become only the fourth man in history to win the Royal Rumble match back-to-back. Cody Rhodes continues to create history.
Cody just continues to chew up adversity, spit it out, and reign supreme on the top of this roster.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 260 pounds, Mr. Perfect! And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
There's the bell, and this championship match is underway.
Oh, yeah, and this championship has been highly contested, but only one of them is going to walk out of here tonight with it.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees off.
Counter, right when it was needed.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Locking up with one another. Ooh, not where he wants to be right now.
Across the top rope.
He catches Mr. Perfect with a counter.
Locking up into a painful wrist lock there.
Expert grappling on display.
Gets out and goes on the offense with a hammerlock. Turns it around with a chin lock. Able to slide out of the hole.
Being brought down and now applying the chin lock. Shoulders down. Championship at stake.
We got to get this referee's eye in check. Nowhere near the ropes.
Mr. Perfect fights back. And he turned it around. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. And it looks like the action's spilling over our way now.
Yeah, man, it's about to get messy over here. I'm going to keep it moving.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. What a way to get out of that one. Mr. Perfect has a very traditional approach in the ring. Corey, is that something that's going to limit Perfect a little in the ring here?
I don't think that's going to be an issue for a second, Cole. Mr. Perfect has always shown that he's able to adapt to whoever's in front of him, no matter the situation. I expect we'll see that play in his favor tonight.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, driven face first into the apron. You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
Really cutting it close there.
Cody anticipated that one.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Reversal perfect.
Figure four leg lock applied.
And this hold is getting tighter and
trying to find a way out. The pressure is reversed. This is agonizing.
Got him where he wants it. Cody Rhodes, so athletic, Cody cutter.
That is why I say Cody Rhodes has achieved his final form. The guy in the plastic mask could have...
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
Rhodes. Did the champ just close this out?
There's two. Somehow he kicked out.
Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away? And Perfect reversing.
Oh, wow. Mr. Perfect slapping on the
finds the rope to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Stalking from above.
Late pin. Championship on the line. Seriously, that wasn't a rope break. Not even close. He counters with a great reversal.
Knee strike connects.
Boom! Kick to the face for your troubles.
A bit of the sweet silence there, man. Going blow for blow.
Look out. It's on now.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Ooh. This has turned into an all-out Donnybrook now. Whoa, that really perfect, Scotty.
Man just won the title with the champion's move.
2. No, my, that was close.
Clearly the added insult to injury of having their own move performed against them didn't help us. Cody hit.
Cody Rhodes can still hold the title above the competition.
That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion mentality.